everyone. So, another video tayo. This time, we will be discussing about geometric mean. Okay, so same idea lang din siya ng sa arithmetic mean. We're talking of terms in between terms in a sequence. Okay, for example, okay. So, considering here this particular geometric sequence, okay, with its common ratio equal to 2. Okay, so let's just consider, let's say here the 1 here and the 4 here, which is the first term and the third term here. So we consider 2 here as your geometric mean for those two terms. So ganun yung idea dyan. Okay, the same goes, for example, if you would consider 1 here and 8, for example. So 2 and 4 here would be considered as your geometric mean. So ganun yung idea dyan. Okay, so proceed agad tayo sa mga examples. Okay, so mabilis lang naman to. Okay, so for example number 1, ito. So find the geometric mean of the value of the given two terms. Okay, so start lang muna tayo sa simple. Okay, so I will be showing you two solutions here. Dalawang solution ang ipapakita natin tulad ng dati kapag ganyan lang naman katali. Okay, let's have solution number 1 here. Okay, for solution number 1, okay, is gagamitan natin ng ng formula. Okay, so the idea here is that your 9 here would be considered as your first term, your second term would be the geometric mean, and lastly, the 16 here would be your third term. So ito si A1 as A sub 1, A sub 2, A sub 3. So that's the idea. Now, okay, so you will be using the formula for the third term. So yun yung idea dyan. So A sub 3 would be equal to A sub 1 times R squared. And then it's just a matter of substitution. Okay? Substitute lang natin. That will be 16 is equal now to 9R squared. So we're looking right. Okay, so if you will notice right here, okay, ang matitirang variable is yung R squared. Okay? So we will be solving right now for this value. Okay, so after which we will divide both sides by 9. Okay? Yan. We will divide both sides by 9. Then, okay, so in this case, you cannot, okay, ito yan, you cannot simplify this one. So you will just retain it. Ililipat ko lang sa right side ha, paparehas lang naman yan. Okay, so R squared would be now equal to 16 over 9. Then after which, okay, yan, so yan, kukunin mo yung square root niya. So ang idea dito is para ma-cancel ito. Yan. So, after that, ayan. So, R now is equal now to, okay. So, 16 is a perfect square number. This is 4. Okay. And 9 is also a perfect square number. So, this is 3. Okay. Yan. Okay. By the way nga pala, ayan, pagka-isipin nyo, okay. Sir, pagpat po, i-consider muna natin yung positive value niya for the common ratio. Well, in fact, actually kasi pag kinuha natin yung square root ng isang number, yung square root niya, there would be two possible answers, pwedeng positive, pwedeng negative. But for this lesson, i-consider muna natin yung positive value niya. Okay? So your R is equal to 4/3. Okay? Yung common ratio niya. Okay, yan yung common ratio. Then after which, yun ngayon ang i-multiply natin kay 9. Okay, to get the common, yung second term dito. So 9 times 4/3. Okay, so ano lang natin to, pwedeng mag-lowest, pwedeng i-cancel. Okay, this becomes 3, this becomes 1. Okay, 3 times 4 is 12. Okay, so 12 here is your common ratio. Okay? And then, okay. Now, paano ma-double check ngayon? Okay. Ang pagdo-double check, subukan nyo dito ngayon. So, okay. So, okay. Subukan mo na ngayon si 16 divided by 12. Kung ang lalabas din, ang supposedly na lalabas din dyan is 4/3 kapag ni-lowest term. Okay. So, pag ni-lowest term mo nga siya, okay, ang GCF is 4 or 8, 12, 16. Okay, 4/3 siya. Ayun. Sakol natin yung common ratio niya. Ayun, so tama siya. So 12 is your common common ratio. Yung 12 dito is your geometric mean. Okay, so yung 12. Okay, and then yung geometric mean ay yung geometric mean is 12, ang naging common ratio niya dito is per thirds. Okay, yan. So, yung first solution, ganyan. Okay? Now, the second solution is like this. Okay, for solution number 2. Okay? Now, since we're just dealing with... Okay, so since we're just dealing with one geometric mean, ang pwede natin gawin, okay, geometric mean siya. So, ang idea dito, parang sa ano, parang average din na i-add and then i-divide. Naalala nyo yung sa arithmetic mean? Sa arithmetic mean, ang ginagawa natin, we get the average. So, i-add, then, i-divide by 2. So, parang ganun din ngayon ang idea dito. Kaya lang, ang process is that, you will multiplying now the first term and the third term here. I-multiply mo siya. Then, after, okay, so, dito na lang natin sa baba isulat. Okay, so, you will be multiplying those 2. And then, afterwards, we will get the square root of that. Ganun lang siya. Okay, kasi nga ang idea, yun, okay? So, ganun gawin natin ngayon. So, eto, kung marunong kayong i-compute siya sa calculator, for example, ako, kaya kung ano to, pwede yung compute sa calculator yan. So, 9 times 16, sige, isa-isahin muna natin, that would be equal to 144. Okay, so 144 is a perfect square number, so square root niya is 12. Ayun din, sample din natin, 12. Geometric mean. Ganon. Or, ito nga, kunwari ako, gumagamit ako ng ganitong calculator. Medyo luma itong calculator na to. Mayroong mga mas high-tech pa dito ngayon na mga scientific calculators. So, pwede mo siyang i-enter as isang formula. Okay? So, 9 times 16. Okay, ganyan na. Kunyari ako, ito agad ang pinasok ko. 9 times 16. So, pagka-equal sign ko, makikita nyo agad, lalabas agad yung final answer. Okay? So, pwede rin yun. Okay? So, kung mabilisan na napako-compute ang gusto nyong gawin. Okay, so yeah, for number 1. Okay, so ganun lang siya kadali i-solve. Okay, so let's have another example here. Example. Okay, let's have now this example here. Okay, so same direction. So we get the geometric mean of 4 and 25. So again, the idea here is that 4 is your first term. Your geometric mean would be the second term and 25 would be your third term. Okay, starting from your... Okay, so yan ulit ang gagamitin natin formula. So, a sub 3 is equal now to a sub 1 times r raised to 2 or square. Okay? Bakit ito ulit? Squared na lang siya, bawas siya ng isa. Ito yung n minus 1 kasi ito yung pangatlo. Afterwards, substitution. Ito yung third term lalabas. So, 25 is equal now to 4 r squared. After that, we divide both sides by 4 para ma-cancel out to. We cannot simplify this anymore. Okay? Kasi gano'n na siya. So, r squared is equal to 25 over 4. Then, getting its square root ulit. Okay, so happen, this is a perfect square number. This is 5. This is also a perfect square number, 2. So, your common ratio is 5 halves. And then, it just... Okay, and then after that, we will just multiply the common ratio by the first term. Okay, so times 5 halves. Okay, pwede i-simplify to. Pwede cancel out. This becomes 1. This becomes 2. So 2 times 5, we have 10. So your geometric mean here is 10. First solution yan ha. Solution 1 tayo dito. Okay, solution number 2, yung mas mabilis, we will simply get the square root of the product of those two. 4 times 25, yan. 4 times 25 is 100. Okay, square root of 100 is 10. Again ha, again. For this activity, we're just considering the positive value for the meantime. Positive value ha. Well, in fact, there are actually two possible answers for this. Okay, pwedeng positive, pwedeng negative. Actually, di ba naaral natin before na ang common ratio pwede maging positive, pwede rin maging negative, tama? So, dahil naman wala namang restrictions muna na binigay, o wala mo nang ano, so i-consider muna natin yung positive value, yung kanyang geometric mean, okay? Pero pwede yung maging negative, okay? Yan, another example tayo, okay? Another example. Okay, so let's have this. So, let's have now this term. So, 3 and 8. So, again, ganun ulit ang idea. This is for your first term 3. Your second term would be the geometric mean. And then 8 would be your third term. So, ganun ulit. So, susundin na lang natin yung formula. So, a sub 3 is equal to a sub 1 times r squared. Okay, 8 is equal now to 3r squared. And then, ayan. Yan. So, we divide both sides by 3. We divide both sides by 3. Cancel out. Okay. Ito na ngayon. Ito, medyo tricky ito ha. R squared is equal now to... Okay. R squared is equal now to... Ayan. 8 over 3. Yan. Square root. I-square root natin yan ngayon. Okay. Ito ngayon, medyo medyo madugo itong process. Okay? Now, dito muna tayo ha. Medyo madugo na itong process na to. Okay. So, 8 here. Okay. Square root of 8. Parang ganito yan. So, that would be square root of 8 all over the square root of 3. Okay, so ang gawin muna natin is that, diba, hindi allowed na mayroong radical symbol sa denominator. So, ang gagawin muna natin, i-multiply natin by square root of 3. So, ang mangyayari dyan is maka-cancel out yung ano dito, yung radical symbol sa ilalim. So, magiging 3. Okay? Tapos, pagdating dito, this would become square root of 24. Kaya lang, si 24 pwede pang i-simplify. Okay? So, si 24 ay pwede pang i-simplify. So, pag simplify ni 20, okay, so 24, isip kayo ng factors ni 24 na yung isa ay perfect square number. Hindi pwede yun. Kung maalala nyo pa yung lesson na yun, medyo madugo nga ito. Okay? Yan. Yan. So, sige nga. Isip kayo ng ano. Okay, so yung naiisip ko lang dyan is 4 times 6 over 3. And then si 4, ilalabas mo siya sa kabilang side. Yan, so it becomes now, okay, so your final answer would become now 2 times the square root of 6 all over 3. Yan. Okay, so that is for your common ratio. Sa common ratio siya, sa common ratio. And then after that, ayun, iaano nyo pa siya. Medyo komplikado itong yung solution number 1 na to. Okay? Yan. Medyo komplikado siya. Tapos, after nyan, ayun na yung common ratio niya, i-multiply natin ngayon dun sa first term. Okay, so 3 times 2 times the square root of 6 over 3. Ayan. O, pag minultiply mo yan dito, cancel ito. So, final answer mo for your geometric mean is 2 times the square root of 6. So, 2 times the square root of 6. Yan. First solution pa lang yan, ha? Yung first solution yan. Second solution, ang gagawin natin, okay, second solution, that will be the square root of the product of the first and the third term. So, ganun pa rin yung process. Kung ito yung, okay, by the way, this is solution number 1, ha? Solution number 2, ang gagawin natin, i-multiply natin. So, 8, 16, so square root of 24. And then, pagdating sa square root of 24, ayun nga, iisip, okay, we can still simplify square root of 24. Factors of 24 wherein one of the factors is a perfect square number. 4 times 6. Bakit hindi pwede yung inyari? Ang malamang naiisip nyo dito, 8 times 3. Bakit hindi pwede si 8 times 3? Wala kang mailalabas dyan. Okay, and then afterwards, okay, 4 is a perfect square number. Square root of 4 is 2. And then, iwan sa loob si 6. So, you would still obtain the correct answer to the square root of 6. So, siya yung geometric mean. Okay? Yan. Medyo complicated nga lang pagdating na sa mga ganitong problems. Okay? Yan. Ngayon, bahala na kayo kung ano mang solution ang gusto nyo gamitin. Wala namang problema sa akin. Solution 1 or solution 2. Ayan. Okay? Then lastly, okay, let's have this right now. Okay, so negative 10 and negative 10. So, idea ulit natin, negative 10 would be your first term. Gitna ulit, negative 10 yung third term. Okay, yan yung idea dyan. So, solution number 1 tayo. Anihin lang natin. Okay, solution number 1. Okay, so a sub 3 is equal now to a sub 1 times r squared. Okay, so negative 10 is equal now to negative 10 r squared. We divide both sides by negative 10. We divide both sides by negative 10. Ay idea para ma-cancel out to. So, r squared is equal to, okay, is equal now to 1. Okay, then we get the square root. We get the square root. So, r is equal to 1. Iko-consider muna natin yung positive value. Positive value muna tayo lagi dito ha. Positive value muna iko-consider natin. And then, 10 times negative 1, that would be negative 10. Tapos yung idea. So, ganun lang siya. So, negative 10 times 1, kasi nga yun nakuha natin, answer is negative 10. Again ha, ang kino-consider muna natin yung positive value dito sa common ratio. Okay, kaya nung minultiply siya doon sa first term, negative lalabas yung kanyang geometric mean. Pero, ang idea nga dyan, dahil nga pwedeng positive, pwedeng negative ito, pwede nga maging sagot doon sa geometric mean mo is positive din. Okay? So, pwede yan. Actually, pag kumuha ka ng geometric mean, dalawang possible answers. Isang positive, isang negative. Okay? Yan. Yan. Ayan yung idea dyan, ha? Okay, kung solution number 2 naman, napakadali. Okay, solution number 2, that would be square root of yan. Okay, so this would be square root of 100. So the answer would be 10. Kaya lang, i-consider muna natin dahil yung first and third term ay negative, yung negative value na lang muna i-consider natin. Though, tulad ng sabi ko ulit, okay, pwedeng positive, pwedeng negative, ang geometric mean kapag ganito ang problem. Kung isang geometric mean lang ang hinahanap. Okay? Yan. So, now, let me give you another set of examples. Okay? Iba naman ang tanong natin. Okay. So, let's consider now this example here. Okay? So the direction here is to insert a specific number of terms in your in this particular geometric sequence. Okay? Okay, so we have here 3 and 81, and then you have to insert 2 geometric means for these terms. Okay, so the idea is that your first term would be 3, you will be inserting 2 geometric means, so this would be now your second term and your third term, and 81 here would be your fourth term. Okay, so ito si a sub 1, ito si a sub 4, so you're looking now for the second term and the third term. In this case, we cannot do the second solution. Hindi natin pwedeng gawin yung second solution. So, the only solution we can do is the algebraic way of solving it. Okay? Which is to find first the common ratio. So, saan mo muna siya i-multiply? Okay? So, solution 1 lang ang pwedeng gamitin dito. So, considering the fourth term as your last term here, we will be concentrating on the formula for the fourth term, which is equal now to a sub 1 times r cube. Okay? So, bakit cube siya ulit? Babawasan natin ng isa mula dito dahil nga meron ka ng a sub 1 dito na minultiply para makumpleto yung hanggang fourth term. Yun yung idea doon, okay? Ito yung n minus 1. Okay? Then, sa matter substitution, so 81 is equal now to 3 r cube. So, okay. After that, we divide both sides by 3. We divide both sides by 3. Okay, dito, we can simplify this, or this can be expressed as a whole number. So, r cube right now is equal now to 27. And after which, we will get the cube root this time. Okay? Cube root. Bakit cube root, sir? Hindi na square root. Kasi nga, cube yung gusto mong ma-cancel out. So, cancel to. Okay. So, dito na lang natin ilagay yung solution. Yung susunod. So, r now is equal now. Okay. So, 27 here is a perfect cube number. So, the answer here is 3 for your common ratio. Okay? And tapos, i-multiply mo lang yan. So, 3 times 3. Okay. So, 3 times 3, that would be equal now to 9. Yun. So, your third term would be 9. O, tapos, now, from 9, kung you multiply it again by 3, kasi nga yun yung common ratio, so the answer is 27. And then, just to check if your answer is correct, so you will be multiplying this time 27 by 3 para na makuha natin na 81 supposedly yung sagot. So, 740, 81, ayun nga. So, 81 yung sagot niya. Okay? So, the two geometric means would be 9 and 27. Okay? So, ganun yan siya. Okay? Yan. So, let's have now another example here. Okay, so let's now consider this example here. Okay? Yan. So, you're inserting right now 3 geometric means between 16 and 1. So, ang ideal naman dito, 16, first term, second, third, fourth. Yan yung ano natin. And then 1 would be your fifth term. So, a sub 5 ito, a sub 1, a sub 2, a sub 3, So, a sub 2, a sub 3, a sub 4 ang ating geometric mean. So, hindi na natin, tulad ng dati, hindi natin na, okay, although, pwede natin gawin yung solution number 1 dito na imumultiply muna natin itong dalawa, tapos kukunin yung square root, after which, yung dalawa naman ulit, tas yung square root niya, ang gawin muna natin yung long method, okay? Yung isang solution. So, we will be considering the formula for a sub 5 since this is the last term, okay? So, yan yung susundin natin formula, a sub 1 times r raised to 4. Okay, kasi nga 4th root ang hahanapin natin. Okay, so 16, para first term pala natin is 1. So, 1 is equal now to 16r to the 4th power. We will divide both sides by 16. Kasi nga ang idea, ito ang kailangan nating ma-cancel out. Okay? And then, ito, so r raised to 4 is equal now to 1 over 16. And then, we will get the 4th root of this one. Okay? 4th root kasi yun ang kailangan nating ma-cancel out. So, cancel to, cancel to. Now, 16 is a perfect 4th power number. Okay? Yan. So, r now is equal now to, okay, yung 1 naman, 1 yan, automatic yan. So, yung 16, okay. So, the answer is 2. Sir, paano naging 2 yan? Dito siya galing, diba? 2 to the 4th power is equal to 16. Kung maano nyo. Okay? So, ibig sabihin yan, yung 4th root ngayon ni 16, dahil nga dito siya nang galing, ito yung base niya, that would be equal to 2. So, dun siya galing. Okay? So, your common ratio is 1/2. Or, ibig sabihin, divided by 2. So, from 16, okay, so from 16 times 1/2, or kalahati, that would be 8. First. Then, after which, okay, yung 8 naman, kalahati ni 8, kukunin natin, that would be 4. That would be your third term. And then, kalahati naman ni 4, to get the fourth term, that would be 2. And then, confirm lang natin, dapat 1 ang susunod. Okay, so, kalahati ni 2, ayun, 1. So, pasok siya. Okay? Yan. Okay? So, the three geometric means of 16 and 1 would be 8, 4, and 2. Yan. Subukan nga lang natin yung solution number 1 to ha. Subukan nga lang natin yung solution number 2, which is, kukunin, okay, ang kukunin ko muna yung pinakagitna. Okay? So, square root ni 16 times 1. So, 16 times 1 square, okay, 16 square root niya is 4. Tama ako? So, tama yung gitna. Pagkatapos yan, dahil 4 na yan, para man makuha yung second term, square root ni 16 at saka ni 4 pag minultiply. Okay? Yan. So, that would be, okay, 64 to. Tama ako? 6 mali ni, okay, 64. So, square root of 64, 8. So, sapul din siya. Tama tayo. Then, after naman ito, yung dalawa naman dito. Okay? So, square root ni 4 times 1. Okay. Okay. Obviously, 4 na lang yan. Square root of 4, 2. So, sapul na rin natin ito. Lumalabas. Ito yung third term. Ito yung second term. Ito yung fourth term. Inuna natin hanapin si third term kasi siya yung pinaka-gitna dito. Okay? So, makukuha din natin ng tama. Okay? Now, either of the two solutions, pwede nyo gamitin. Okay? Pero ang pinaka-advisable, as always, yung algebraic solution. Okay? Which is, mag-i-start ka doon sa formula nung last term, and then from there, hahanapin mo yung common ratio niya. Pag nahanap si common ratio, yan, sunod-sunod na yan. I-multiply mo lang from the first term, then after, sunod-sunod na yung pattern. Okay? So, I hope this would help you answer your learning activity sheets or modules, kung ano may pinapasagutan sa inyo ng teacher ninyo. Again, still, stay safe, okay? Iwas sa mga, iwas muna tayo sa paglabas, okay? Dahil minors pa naman talaga kayo, yung iba sa inyo, most likely minors pa. And sumunod sa magulang ninyo, kung ano may sasabihin sa inyo, okay? Tumulong sa gawaing bahay, and goodbye. That's all for now.